Hey everyone, it's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. I've been wanting to do this video since I started YouTube, and it's a video about my daughters and also my top 10 books for toddlers. So even before we had kids, I knew that I wanted to make reading a priority for our children and a love of books. I really wanted to instill a love of books in our kids. And so now that our daughter is 2.5, we've got a good list of books here and a good stack of books going that she's really enjoying, and I wanted to share them with you. So the first one that I have to share, also I just wanted to mention we are Christians, so I mean I've got a few options in here of Christian books and like Bible stories and Christian stories, but I do also have some sort of secular and just fun children's books as well. So the first one I have is Bear Snores On. This is by Karma Wilson and Jane Chapman. And I picked this up. I had never heard of this book or this series. There are other books in this sort of series, I guess. And I picked this up from a secondhand bookstore, and it says on here $4.75, so I'm assuming that's what I paid for it. And this is a really fun sort of rhymey type book. And we've read this one so much now that as I turn the pages, as I start reading the lines, she finishes them for me. So we both really enjoy this. It's a great little book, and again, there are other ones in this same line that I've seen, and I'm wanting to pick some more up because we like this one a lot. So next one I have is Bob and Larry's Book of Prayers. I think she got this for her, maybe her 1-year-old birthday or Christmas. Her birthday's in January, so it's right after Christmas. So again, Bob and Larry's Book of Prayers is by Veggie Tales, and this goes through a bunch of different topics. So it's like morning time, rise and shine, and there's like 3 or 4 kind of short little prayers on each page about the topic that the prayers are under. Joyful praise, Thanksgiving, meal times, help and guidance, sickness, bedtime, things like that. So we usually read this either in the morning when she wakes up, or usually at night before she goes to bed is when we all go through, flip the page and kind of just read one prayer off of each page. So we really enjoy this one, and she's liked this one for a long time. This is one that we've been reading since she got it, and she still enjoys. The next one I have is called Noah's Crew Came 2 by 2, and this is written by Mindy McDonald. And there are others. So on the back here it says like there's Jesus and the 12 dudes who did. So it's Jesus and his 12 disciples. There's the 7 days of creation. There's the fruits of the Spirit. So this is obviously about Noah's Ark, and it's one of those books that has like the little pop-up. So each animal is, you can feel it. It's like a little pop-up animal, and as each animal boards the ark and you flip the page, that animal then is gone. So it goes through the story of Noah's Ark, and she really enjoys this. And like I said, there are some others in the series that look really good as well. She's kind of starting to get to the age now, she's 2.5, like I said, where I think this one is almost done for her, but we do still enjoy that one. This one I got from a secondhand bookstore as well, and it is called Casper the Caterpillar, and there's little holes in the back here where you can put your fingers in, which she can now do herself, so she really likes that. This is by Katie Hewitt. It's written by Katie Hewitt. So it's a story about Casper the Caterpillar, and he's going to a costume party and needs to find something to wear. So he finds many different animals, and they all have good suggestions for him of what to wear, but he doesn't like any of them. And then at the end, he's transformed from a caterpillar to a beautiful butterfly when he wakes up the morning of a costume party, and that is the costume that he ends up wearing. So she loves this book right now, and it's a fun little book. It's really cute. These next two are Magnificent Tales. It's a series, the Magnificent Tales line, and these are by Kelly Pulley, and I think he writes them and also does the illustrations for them. So this first one I got actually for her baby shower. I had asked for books for her baby shower as well, because I wanted to start getting kind of a little library built up, and I and she love this. So this is again Food for a Fish, and it's the story of Jonah and the whale. And these two are really like rhymey and stuff as well, so they're a lot of fun, and the illustrations in them are awesome. Oh, that's not illustrated, but so they're a lot of fun. So I liked this one so much that I went. This one was on sale the other day at my local bookstore, so I picked up this one as well at my local Christian bookstore. So it's Daniel for Lunch. Obviously, the story of Daniel and the Lion's Den. So again, it's the same sort of illustrations, and you know, her and I both just really enjoy these two books. So I wanted to mention those, and I will pick up. You know, as I see them, I will pick up more of these, or if I can't find them, I will order these online because I think they're fantastic. My sister-in-law actually has, I forget which one it is, but they have one for their son as well, and I will be picking up more of those. So these next two are Curious George. She's 2.5. She enjoys watching Curious George. I often let her watch Curious George on Netflix. So this one is Curious George 5-Minute Stories. And so I think, how many are in here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So there's 14 little short stories in here, 5-minute stories of Curious George. So it's nice because it's kind of a collection, and the book is really nice and really well made as well. And I think she got both of these from, again, for her birthday or for Christmas or something. And then this one is a Treasury of Curious George. These are, there's 8 stories in this one. And I don't think there's any repeats. I think all the stories are different, so she really enjoys those. This she got for, again, Christmas or her birthday or something like that, and as you can see, it's completely falling apart and very well used. So this is the classic Treasury of Nursery Rhymes. There are other books in this series. I don't remember what they are, though, like folk stories maybe is one of them, and things like that. So there are sort of different sections in this one as well, different types of nursery rhymes. They're broken up into like about animals and about friends and about things like that. So there's a lot in here that I remember from when I was a child, and then there's some that I didn't know, and then there's some that are just so-so that I just kind of skip over them because I don't like them very much. But she asks to read this like every single day, if not multiple times a day. This is the one she's pulled out and pulled out and pulled out and absolutely loves this. So her and I both highly recommend this one if you're into nursery rhymes and things like that. Then the last one I have is a devotional. So this is my first devotional, Applying God's Word to My Life. I don't know who. Andy Holmes is who wrote this. So this devotional is a bit different than any other one I found because it actually goes through like Bible characters. So this is Samson. So Adam and Eve are in here, like Ruth is in here, Rahab is in here, King David is in here. There are New Testament ones as well. We haven't gotten there yet. But she really likes this. We read these multiple times a day. We do one a day anyway as a devotion. But she asks to read several of these during the day. So I like this because it features like a Bible character and sort of talks about what that Bible character did, maybe some of their character traits, or sort of maybe what they were known for. So it goes through the story from the character's perspective. And then there's like a little question or something that makes you think about the story that you read, and then there's a Bible verse. So usually I read the Bible verse in short little snippets and she repeats it after me. And then there's a did you know section. Some of the sections are she's a little bit young for, she's 2.5, so there's a did you know section or a section where it asks a question and then it gives another Bible reference that you can go to read more about it, which she, again, is a bit too young for. She sits through the sections that we do, but she wouldn't probably sit through much more than that. And then there's a prayer at the end. So again, I read that prayer in snippets and she repeats it after me. So she has really enjoyed this. It's fairly new and we're probably a quarter of the way through. And again, she absolutely loves this, and so do I. I really enjoy this one a lot. So those are our top 10 recommendations. Again, she's around 2.5, so that's what she's been enjoying lately. If you have any recommendations of books or things that your kids are enjoying, I would love to hear them. Please leave them in the comments down below, because I do need to pick up some new books and kind of continue building her library kind of as she gets older here. So if you like what you see, please like this video and go ahead and subscribe if you're interested. And I look forward to talking to you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day. Bye.